What happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
One of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. You're not the first to go through it. You're not going to be the last to go through it. Just got to remember, have faith that on the other side of your pain is something good.
Who would like this $20 bill?
I do.
Okay. I'm going to give it to one of you, but first, let me do this. Okay, now, who still wants it?
I do.
And what if I do this? Now, who wants it now?
I do.
My dear students, I've just showed you a very important lesson. No matter what I did with this money, you still wanted it because it never lost its worth. It's still worth $20. Well, there are many times in our lives when we feel like life has crumbled us up and ground us into the dirt. We may make some bad decisions or have to deal with some poor circumstances. And sometimes our lives can make us feel worthless. But no matter what has happened, no matter what will happen, you never lose your worth. Don't ever forget that.
Because that makes the story that much sweeter. In life, you need to keep that mindset. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you to grow, for you to choose love and become the hero.
I would say like you have to work really, really hard to get a little bit of luck. And I stand by those words every day. Like I really do believe that. I feel like, you know, there's one thing about being lucky and there's one thing about being in the right place at the right time, but I never feel like those things happen unless you really work for it.
Million mistakes. Just quit wasting your energy making the same mistakes. You have to make a decision that I will learn from this thing.
Someone closes a door in your face, all you have to remember is when God allows them to close the door in your face, all God wants you to do is walk up the hall. It's some more doors. You just got to walk up the hall. Because I can promise you, he got a better door that he wants you to go through than the one that got shut in your face. That's a fact.
Don't speak the language, but your booty don't need explaining. All I really need to understand is when you talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me.
The clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning. Your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do. It's what we do now. Because to get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, I'm not saying physical, I'm not saying you got to break yourself off. The amount of mental pain of how many times you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you want to go is going to be, there's going to be more times you do something that you don't want to do than you are going to want to do it. And that's your new norm. That's your new norm. So then it's like breathing. And then once you do this over and over and over again, it becomes like breathing. I don't want to live this lifestyle, but to get to the other side of this, I have to. So if you really want it, you realize what trying is and what trying is.
Years, not much happens. A little dent. 25 years, you get more of a valley. 50 years goes by, and the fruits of your labors are seen. Stay at it.
You are going to try something hard if you're putting yourself out there in some way. There are going to be times where you screw up or you don't succeed. Or there are times where you do everything right and you still don't succeed. You'll go through some failures. Is to learn from those failures and to have a sense of resilience and be able to examine what is it that I did not succeed at. why didn't I succeed, and what do I need to do better? So when I see White House interns or I talk to young people, I always tell them, worry less about what you want to be and worry more about what you want to do. If you're focused on giving of yourself to accomplish something, then even when you fail at a particular objective, you're still succeeding in learning about how you can accomplish those goals. And it doesn't just become
No matter
about
what happens in your life, you should never, ever give up on your passion. Everyone in this world goes through struggles of some sort. And I know, because I, for one, have to deal with constant fractures and lots of pain. But I believe that if I can turn impossible into I'm possible in my life, you can too. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. And I firmly believe that
post everything you think. Don't. Just don't. If you're watching this right now, anybody, if anybody is watching this, don't post your feelings. Don't do it.